Hello. So today I've got something a little bit different. I've been planning something for a while, and I've finally been able to sort this out. This was recorded this morning, and this little thing that I'm going to do is just going to be called Chats with Friends. And yeah, I have had a little chat with Carla from Sew Knit Create Repeat, and just all about her knitting and what she's been up to, and yeah, favourite things, a favourite yarn. We also have a bit of a natter about the weather and stuff, but you know, it's just a little chat with me and Carla, and I thought you'd enjoy to see that. Obviously, she's in New Zealand and I'm in England, so it was 9 o'clock in the morning for me, but it was 8 o'clock at night for her. And yeah, she was about to go off to bed and I was just starting my day. But yeah, I'll let you watch that and see what you think, and I might do some more of them. Enjoy. Oh, so how are you doing?
Yeah, good.
Have you had a good day?
Yeah, it was a nice day actually. The weather was really nice and I did lots outside.
Oh, that's good. It's really nice. It's boiling here today.
Oh, really? It was cold,
Yeah.
but it wasn't. Sun was out. The sun was nice. It was lovely.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes.
Oh, good.
So I've got the fire going now.
Oh, it was cold when we first got up, but now I'm like, it's got really warm. Yeah. I don't know what the temperature is. It says 12 degrees. It's no 15 degrees. It's gone up to. It's warmer than that. It's boiling.
Yeah.
And I'm drinking tea.
Yeah. Yeah, same. It makes me hot straight away. I was like, oh, I had to take my merino off.
I'm like, why are you drinking tea? Oh, have you got any knitting with you?
Yes. Nothing to do while we're talking because I can't do that. I'll get too distracted. But it's just working on that.
Oh, is that the one for your daughter?
Yeah, it goes that way. I keep getting the direction wrong. The Kuutar pullover by Sari Nordlund.
Oh, that's really pretty.
She said,
is it easy then?
Oh, I love the lace. Yeah, the lace is really good. It's the same lace pattern, obviously, than that Kuutar top, the summer one.
Oh, you did that, didn't you?
Linen. And it's quite an addictive pattern. So I think I've probably got maybe that much. Can you see that much more to go? And then, yeah. But this wool, whoops, I've just lost my marker. It makes it quite so I'm like really hope that stretches out because it's supposed to be quite a I'll just show you. So it's supposed to be quite spread out around the neck.
Sits quite wide.
And Jess doesn't like things strangling her, so I hope when I block it that it otherwise maybe I'll fit it. So we'll see. I mean my tension's right, so I don't know. We'll see. You never know what will happen when it's washed.
The sleeves might once the sleeves are in, it'll probably pull that down though, won't it?
Yeah.
Because otherwise it feels like it's just going to go up like that. I'd hate to have like a turtleneck thing. I'd be like this all day.
Yeah, I get quite hot around there now.
Yeah.
So
I'm like that.
Yeah, so I just started working on that tonight. But yeah, I haven't picked that up for a little while. I'm being distracted.
Been knitting frogs. Oh, I love him so much.
And you know, like I knew I'd started him like last year sometime, but I thought it might have been like 7 months ago. But then I had a look at the Wool Warehouse receipt, and because I literally started knit the body as soon as I got the wool. July last year. So he's been sitting legless in his bag all that time, and it took me like yesterday afternoon I just sat down and did the legs, and it was done all that time.
It's mad that, isn't it? It's like when you, like, I've got a sock that's literally got about this much left on it, and then kitchen of the toe, and I'm just like, and it's been sat there well over a year, and I'm like, just finish it. And it's a DK sock as well. It's not like it's even going to take, it'll probably take me about an hour max, and I'm just like,
I know, you just got to be in the mood for it. And now I feel so good because that bag doesn't have a whip in it that I haven't, a whip. And then I knit up his little jumper at lunchtime because
so cute.
It was cold. And that's in the leftover of that hand spun that I did for the St. Catherine's cardigan.
I seen your pictures today on Instagram where he's sitting in the plant pot with the chickens.
Well, because the chickens haven't been out free ranging yet because, well, it's pretty much been torrential rain for weeks. And I thought, yesterday Jess came in and said to me, "Oh, Mum, one of the chickens is out." So I just opened the gate and she rushed in to go back in, and the others were like, "Ooh, grass," because there's hardly any grass left in there now. I was like, "Oh, you poor little things." So I just opened it up, and they all came out, and they were just like, "This wide world, what's going on?" They were so cute.
Oh, bless.
When I call them, they just come zooming across, flapping their wings. They're so far. They're like road runners. So he can sit up. That's what they're like. And so it was really nice today. I thought, well, it's a nice
to have them out.
They can just come and hang out.
Oh, it's proper cute. I like that.
I thought it would be quite nice to have them stay there, man.
So you're going to knit him a friend?
Yeah, because I actually when I got the wool, so it's all made from, so that one is made with those two, so it's drop soft tweed.
All right.
And
I've never used that.
This beige coloured mohair.
Yeah.
I mean, look how much is left, like there's heaps. And then you can make another version, which drops sky.
Ooh.
That's more, I don't know how it's showing for you, it looks a bit washed out, but it's mustardy. Sort of like a goldeny, well, it actually looks closer to this colour.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that has this mohair.
Ooh.
With it. So I might make a girlfriend.
Oh, you totally should, especially when it's not took you that long. But it would take you.
I know.
I bet it'd be really fast this time around because you know what you're doing as well.
Yeah. So yeah, but I was like, July last year. What was I doing even?
I remember you doing it on your podcast. I remember you saying you'd made this little frog.
On this, it's the pattern for the sweater.
Ah.
Wrong way. So I just read it off my laptop because my printer's not working, and it was in the bag. I was looking everywhere in my folders. No, never mind.
Oh.
So yes, I'm going to have so much. Oh, these are so soft.
I've never used any of that drops that you've picked up.
This drop sky is baby alpaca with merino wool. Ooh. And it's one of those chain plied.
Oh yes, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Is it nice then?
It's really soft.
The chain ply always makes me a bit like, oh, what's that going to look like? I've never really used it.
Yeah. Be interesting to we'll see. We'll see what the frog turns out like.
Yeah.
So that's in there. Yeah. So he'll have a missus soon.
You have to have a frog wedding in your garden.
I could make baby ones.
Get the chickens to officiate.
Hey, Pippi. They were coming up to him after I was taking photos, and they were like, leave him alone.
He's not food.
It was actually quite funny because Jess was playing music out in her room, and she always listens to, stuff with quite a and of course the music's going and the chickens are going. It's like, Jess, come out, watch the chickens, they're dancing to your music. She's like, oh, Mum. So yeah. So you stay up.
Did you film it?
No, I should have.
Oh, you should. Next time they do it, you should.
My phone was quite low in battery. Yeah.
Oh, do you know what? I can't remember what things I said I was going to ask you today.
I'm just going to sit here and act like I don't know what the questions are.
Well, I don't, so that would make two of us. What was your most favourite project you've worked on?
That one was quite hard because I feel like, every time you start a new one and you're working on it, that's your favourite.
Yeah, but I get that.
I think the one that I probably got the biggest buzz from finishing was your shawl. Because there was so much going on. There was, where am I looking? There was a cool pattern, right?
Yeah.
And then the wool was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And just seeing how it was all changing and whether the colour combinations that I'd chosen would work together.
Yeah.
Right. The construction was, did I say that? The shape of it, like I hadn't made like a...
Oh, do you not?
No, so I have never made an asymmetrical one. So at first I was like, why is that centre line in the wrong place? Like I didn't...
Yeah.
I was looking at your pictures going, oh, right.
Yeah, it kind of goes off to the side, doesn't it?
Yeah. And I think that's one thing.
Yours is absolutely beautiful, like.
The one thing I look for when I don't look for it, but I really enjoy opportunities to learn new things.
Yes, I do that.
So, when you, and actually thinking of designers, is one thing that I noticed about Andrea Mowry always puts in her patterns, and she says that she doesn't say that it has this and this. She always says techniques to indulge in.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
As it's like a psychological thing, because people go, oh no, it's got high chords, or I can't do that, or maybe there's steeking or something, and it's like things to indulge in or learn or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would probably, when this was finished, and because it was so massive,
I know it's huge.
When I finished and I hung it up, and I was like, oh my God, that is so beautiful. Like I really was quite happy.
It is so pretty. I love the colours you've used. It's just so pretty.
Yeah. I'm really stoked with it. So it was probably my favourite, I think.
That's cool.
Just for the different things that it had, lots going on that were nice.
I think it's this sounds bad, but I think it's nice that with that, like, I think some people get put off when they see lace and then they see it like doing different things and everything, like meeting in the middle and changing and all that, which is what that shawl does. But like, I think the good thing about that shawl is it's really easy to fudge. Like if you haven't got enough stitches, you can just grab one from somewhere and just. There was a couple of times
where I obviously didn't do a yarn over, and so I was less a stitch or did a yarn over when I shouldn't have or something, and I'd just decrease or increase in the middle of the garter row. And you just didn't know. Like I just made sure I counted every now and then, and
you can't tell. I mean, even the official sample has got fudges in it because I didn't get the stitch count right every single time.
Yep.
And instead of just pulling it all out, I was running out of time, so I just started fudging in places, and you can't tell.
No, and it just.
Probably shouldn't admit to that,
but yeah, but it just. I think that just keeps it interesting, and of course, you get to a point where you go, oh, lace. And then you have the garter rows and the eyelets, or the garter rows, and then you're like, oh, garter rows. You finish the garter, and then you go, oh, eyelets. And then you go, oh, garter rows, and then you go, oh, eyelets, oh, lace, you know. So it's just enough to change it, which I think is just. I took it to work when I first finished it. I've only worn it to work once because it's too nice. And the ladies in the staff room were all putting it on going, woo, woo. That was so funny. So yeah, it was definitely, and I'm not greasing by saying that, it just actually just is. So
oh bless you.
Ellie's design is my favourite. But it actually is. Because it's
to be fair, you have knitted a lot of my stuff lately, so
oh my god. I was just going through, I was just putting some old patterns away in a folder, and I was like, socks. And I was laughing. I just might have to get a ring binder that just says RowRow and Kades. Bloody dork.
Oh, it's very flattering.
Oh.
What was the next one? Is it to do with your yarn? Was there? What's your favourite yarn to work with?
Oh, right.
I think I know this.
That was also a hard question.
Really?
Yeah, because I like lots of different yarns.
Yeah. I was expecting a particular answer, but go on.
You thought I was going to say hand spun.
No, I thought you were going to say mama woolen.
Well, actually, her stuff is really soft and buttery and lovely. But then sometimes like you'd be knitting on this, and then I might have, I don't know, knit on something a bit coarser, and because I'm quite a tactile person.
Right.
So did you ever watch that movie Amelie?
Yes.
And she did that scene where she was running her fingers through beans, dried beans in the marketplace.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, she's me. Because I like doing things like that. So I can sort of appreciate the feeling of it when I'm actually knitting, but then the feeling of it when I'm wearing it.
Yeah. And,
you know, quite often, I don't know if you do it, but do you, like, when you knit, do you ever, like, just stop and go, no, look at what you've done?
And yeah, sometimes. Depends what it is, but yeah, sometimes. Sometimes I'm like,
yeah, I do that. I sit there and, like, when I made this one, I was just like, oh. And so, yeah, different things. So Sarah's wool, yarn, wool.
I call it wool as well.
I mean, the base, but the base is beautiful, but her colorways, her way of dyeing and choosing colors is just me.
Yeah.
It's quite dangerous when I see her shop updates, because just her choice, yeah. I'm never disappointed. So yeah, so I'd say as a dyer, she is definitely. But as far as fibres or brands of yarn, there's no particular brand. I think the only way I could answer that properly is what's my least favourite, and that would probably be cotton.
Yeah, I know it's got its place, but
it just dries my fingers out.
It hurts my hands.
And I want to do this and lick my fingers, which is a bit gross. But you know, that feeling, and then you sort of moisturising your hands, and it just, feels like it's dry.
I have found some nice soft cottons. Like, say the best cotton that I know of is a King Cole cotton, the cotton soft. And it's really soft. It's lovely. It doesn't get that, you don't get that drying out effect with it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't hit, like, I get them where the rub, where I'm holding my tension around my finger, I get sore around there where it's pulling through all the time. But that one doesn't do that. But that's the only one that I know. The rest of them, I'm like, oh, I've got to work with cotton. I hate working with cotton.
Yeah,
it's not fun. But it does have its place, though. Like, for summer tops and things, it's brilliant, but it's not fun to work with.
No, but whereas linen, I didn't mind linen.
I don't think I've worked with linen. I think I've worked with linen blends, like mixed with something like linen and merino or something like that, but I've never worked with just linen.
Yeah, I think when I made the Kuutar top, that was a Quince & Co. Sparrow, and that was linen, and that was fine. That didn't bother me at all.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Tell you what is nice and soft is bamboo. Have you ever worked with that?
Yeah.
That's nice to work with.
Yeah.
And then when we went to Yarndale last year, there was someone selling banana yarn. That was made from banana skins. And it was actually, it looked like silk. It was really shiny, and I was dying to try some. I didn't get any, but I was dying to try some.
Bet you it was expensive.
I can't remember, to be honest. It was right near the end and I'd run out of money. So I wasn't really, I was like, oh, that looks amazing. But I was like, but someone in our Discord did actually use it for something. I think Naomi used it for something. I'll have to tag her and see how she got on with it. I think she was making a shawl and she got it from this same shop. And it was banana yarn.
It went brown spotty.
I know. When it goes out in the sun, I'll start going brown.
Oh, don't I bruise?
Yeah. Don't prod me when I'm wearing this. Oh, it's so weird. So weird. But yeah, I'll have to try some one day.
Yeah. Oh, I'm getting hot now.
Is it? Have you got a warm day today then?
No, but the fire's going.
Oh, you've got your fire on, haven't you? That's right. It's weird for me to get my head into that space because it's like we're at the other end. So it's like, what, you've got your fire on? Why would you put your fire on? And I'm like, oh no.
It's the middle of winter here.
I know. It's so weird. But yeah, we've just had nothing but rain for about 2 weeks now. It's like there's dark clouds now. So it's like warm, but it's absolutely pouring down. It's like monsoon weather.
I think you guys have probably got our summer.
It looks like it. It's just, we had a really good couple of weeks in June and it was lovely. And it was getting pretty hot as well, like especially for us. We were getting up into like 26 and everything, and that's hot for us. But then like this last few weeks, it's just rain every single day and storms, and so you get like the morning, it'll be nice and you're like set up for like, oh, and then like it's just torrential rain. So it's like,
that's November for us. We quite often have weather like that in November. And then by sort of like 5 or anything from like 3 p.m. up, you get like thunderstorms.
And
it's hot.
That's what it's been like.
Hot and torrential rain, but that's November weather for us. But this year, we had quite a wet December, and then just January.
No,
it hasn't stopped. It obviously stopped raining, but it's been pretty
bad, hasn't it, for you? Yeah, I think that's what we're going to end up with. It's just non-stop, and there's definitely like where I live in our village, our village is like on a hill, so like either side of it you've got to go down a hill to get out of the village, and we're like kind of at the top of the hill. But when you go further down into the village, the ones that are at the bottom of the hill, they've got all the sandbags out. It's getting that bad, so it's definitely going to start flooding in places. It's like, oh, it's just too much
so
rain.
They're getting the runoff. Yeah, it's not enough. It's got nowhere to go.
Nah. Yeah. So I mean, we have the fields. We're surrounded by fields anyway, so it does eventually run into the fields, but then the fields down the bottom are just completely, they're just like lakes. It's just like, so I don't know what the farmers are going to be doing, but I suppose the same as you this year. Farming
ducks.
Yeah, exactly.
Even Nightmare. Our kids' sports fields, like the kids, like, you know, in the winter, kids play football and rugby and stuff, and the sports fields are lakes at the moment. Sports fields are still, they just haven't drained. There's ducks floating around in them. So
bad, isn't it?
I know. Talking about the weather again, eh?
I know. Terrible. Go back to this then. So tips, have you got any tips to share?
Tips, I don't have tips. I was thinking to myself, because I'm sure that I've been a bit cheeky and said follow me for more tips, but I can't think of.
Yeah, you have. I have heard you say that.
When I've said it. So the only tips I'm going to say is about mindset.
Yeah.
And that is to always tackle like your projects with the attitude of what can I learn, rather than what is comforting, if that makes sense. So
yeah,
or like people, particularly people who don't do the same crafts as me, I often get the, you're so good, clever, you know, you're so good at doing that and you're so clever. And I'm like, I'm not. I'm just one of those people that jumps in and does it without thinking that I can't do it.
Yeah, that's the same as me. I get that a lot.
You just go, oh, I want to try that.
Yeah.
But I don't put any barriers up. I'm just like, I'll just give it a go and see what happens.
What's the worst that's going to happen?
Yeah. So that would be my tip, is just to think, what is the worst that can happen? Have a go.
Exactly.
Follow me for more tips.
No, it's true though. I think like I get a lot of people messaging me saying, oh, I'd love to do what you've just brought out. Like, I'd love to do that design, but it's a bit too much for me. And I'm like, why? But why though? Yeah. Like, the instructions are there. Just follow it. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Rip it out and do something else with it. It's not hard. It's not like, I'm not saying it's not hard, because some of them are hard. I get it. But if you start yourself off, someone messaged me a couple of days ago and she said she'd bought both of my teas. So she's got the Moonglade tea and the Stormseeker tea. And she was like, I've never knitted a tea before, but I'm just going to do it. And I said, right, do Stormseeker first then, because it's easier. And then, because Moonglade can be tricky, and it's not easy to fudge on Moonglade. You do have to need to read the lace. So I was like, do Stormseeker first. And then she put up a picture on Instagram yesterday and she'd done Stormseeker. And I was like, there you go. Like, it's not.
Yeah.
If you just go, right then, I'm going to have a go. Just to have a go.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to die if it goes wrong.
I think there's literally a YouTube tutorial for everything on the planet.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Years ago, my nana gave me a sewing machine. It was her 1972 Singer.
Oh, and wow.
It was going fine, but it started skipping stitches.
Yeah.
And so, me being me, I pulled it apart and I saw that some of the gears inside it had the teeth. They were nylon gears and they had actually
worn away
some of the teeth. So I just looked up, ordered the right parts, looked up a YouTube video, replaced the parts, did the timing on it, And it
And
worked.
added vintage sewing machine repairer on your CV.
And I didn't even think I couldn't do it. I was like, what have I got to lose? You know, I didn't
Yeah,
have the money to take
exactly.
to a repair person. So I just did it myself.
Oh, brilliant. That's so good.
There you go. Yeah, you can go and have your hair done.
I know. I don't want to. I need to. I really need
You're
to.
just
Look at
getting
that.
it coloured.
Yeah. Coloured in a trim. I need to get this cut. So,
Get
yeah.
bangs, man. Get bangs.
Yeah. My fringe. Yeah, bangs. Do you call them bangs?
No,
Oh, fringe.
fringe.
Yeah, it's a fringy, yeah.
It's a fringe, man.
But yeah, that's what I'm
Someone
getting
said
done.
to me the other day, Carla, you've got bangs. And it was one of my friend, and I haven't seen her for a while, but I mean, I've had this haircut for like a year. Like, she's seen me and she goes, Carla, you've got bangs. I said, she goes, I've never seen you with bangs. I've known her for like 20 years. I was like, I've had a fringe quite a lot. So funny. Anyway, that was a bit of a random thing. So yeah, we just got done.
It is. Thank you very much. It's been really lovely. We had no need to be nervous, did we?
No, we didn't.
At least we were both nervous. I was thinking, oh my God.
So you'll be practice for your next one now.
I know. I might get grab Kat in and see.
Yeah. Oh, she'll be
She'll be
hilarious. She'll be
She'll
really
be funny. But yeah. Oh, well, thank you.
No
So what you're going to do now, you're going to get Evan out of bed now so you can watch the telly or something.
He reckons he'll probably go to sleep. He's got man flu.
Oh no. Oh, bless him.
No,
Oh,
he has
bless him.
been quite, but yeah,
Has
they're
he?
always a bit weird.
Oh. Oh, brilliant. Right.
Okay. Right, Pepe
Right.
says goodbye.
Oh, bye. What's he called? Pepe.
Pepe.
Oh, bless. It's cute. Right, I will see you soon. Thank you very much.
No worries. I'll chat to you tomorrow when I wake up.
Yeah, have a nice sleep.
I will. Okay.
Bye. Bye, Pepe. So there we go. That was me and Carla just having a little natter about our knitting. Yeah, if you enjoyed that, give it a thumbs up and let me know below what you think. If you haven't seen Carla before, please go and check out her channel. She's So Knit Create Repeat on YouTube, and she also has a little gardening channel as well, Plum Cottage Gardening in New Zealand, where you can see her chickens more and things. And yeah, she's absolutely brilliant. Love her to bits, and she's so much fun. So yeah, please go and check her out. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Please give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment below, let me and Carla know what you thought. And yeah, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. You know the drill. See you soon.